Ugh. Live on YouTube. Good morning, everybody. I'm hoping Jay will be here in a second. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ooh. Why is it like that? Hmm. Can you guys hear me okay? Oh, there it jumped up to 2, but there's nobody in here yet. Oh, maybe there is. John, good morning. Daphne, good morning. Dustin, good morning. It has been an extremely hectic week. Kayla, good morning. Gary, good morning. Atlas, right before we got in here, just peed all over the living room. Nope. Facebook is frozen. Okay. I think there we go. So yeah. And Jay's a tad late. Maybe I'll start just doing these at 9:15 and keep telling them they're at 9. Ooh. Ooh, can't stop yawning. Good morning, mother. Hey, making sure you're alive. All right, sounds good. Hey, it may be better if you come in the back. Yeah, they were screaming. All right. All right. Bye. Okay. I couldn't find you on the Book of Faces. It's there, I think. Yeah, there's people on it, Brian. I forgive you. Yeah, I messed with mom pretty bad yesterday. Jean, good morning. Partially Emily's fault because she egged me on. Partially. Oh, the Widow Willow eating her whole hand. Yeah, I mean, oh, Myth Monsters. It keep glitching on Facebook. It could be the solar flares. Are there solar flares happening today? Oh yeah, because the or Aurora Borealis. I didn't hold a gun to your head. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, anything anybody wants to talk about till Jay gets in here? Egged on you. So the yolk is on them. I'm confused. I get the puns. I don't get what I said. I can just hear Emily yelling "ow," so I'm guessing winter's biting her. It's finally nice. The weather, Justin asked in Ohio. It was the morning of June 1st was 50 degrees, which is crazy. But now we're in the 70s, which is nice. But it was nuts. I mean, with how cold it was the last like week and a half of May, it was crazy. The tomatoes and anything have hardly grown. It's so muggy you can swim across the. Oh, hi from SoCal. Hi, Sherry. You could swim across the yard. Yeah. You guys are much further south than us, though, so we have luckily not had the mugginess. The only good thing about it being so cold this spring, summer, is that the mosquitoes have been very much at bay. For at least us in our part of Ohio. Good morning. So give me a couple dates on a Friday when I can bring the station and we can do a rock and cryptid show.
Couple dates on Friday? On a Friday?
Mm-hmm. You just hate closing the door?
Yeah.
Gosh.
I didn't have both hands for
I painted the door and I put the mushroom stuff on it.
your hard work.
Mm-hmm. You bought me all that stuff.
Yeah, but
At least all the mushrooms. You bought the picture and
right, not the hats or
and the hangers though.
hangers.
Yeah, I think it all looks good on the door. Well, good morning, David. Good morning, Kyle.
Good morning, guys.
Kyle, you know what the winds of change are.
In the winds of change.
It's humid this week here.
Oh, yeah.
In SoCal.
Swamp butt season's coming. Yeah, I call it swamp crack. That's what I always called it. Swamp crack.
How's your chickens?
They're doing good. They're doing very good.
Good. Blame the volcanoes and the Canadian forest fires.
I added a little extra run to their coop.
Oh, do they like it?
I think so.
Good.
They didn't know at first.
Yeah. I was letting mine out all in the yard yesterday for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And the baby turkeys really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
They were running and flapping and running up to us and running away.
Oh,
And
that's cool.
then Emily was picking up the silkies and mop top. And
That's cool.
yeah. Oh, I was trying to teach Emily how to pick up a chicken that doesn't want to be picked up.
Wait, squeeze real hard?
No. When you walk at them, you never look at them directly. And you never straight walk at the bird you're trying to pick up. Because those are predatory actions.
Right.
Even though that they're your pets, and like if I shake the bag of treats, they'll all come running over.
Mm-hmm.
They still have a big predator drive, as in being hunted.
Right.
So if you're giving off those traits, they'll freak out. If you're not giving off those traits, they just relax. Like she was chasing the silky around, and then I did that and walked right up and grabbed it, and then it didn't care. It just getting him out of that state.
Fight or flight.
Mm-hmm.
And for chickens, it's fight.
Scorpions.
Scorpions.
Oh, Caroline's message was redacted.
The
government got her.
Caroline. That's right, Brian. Scorpions. They sing "Winds of Change."
Oh.
So take me to the. Was it Magic of the Moment?
I have no idea. I don't know this song. Did you get custard or cream?
I think custard.
Okay. There was one of each.
Oh, right. I got the custard.
That was mine, but that's okay.
Of course. Of course.
I thought you'd come and ask me what donut was mine, like you always do.
One time I don't.
I'm just kidding. I already ate mine.
Oh, I was just saying. I literally thought, I'm like, well, which one? Oh, there's only one of these. There's three. There's two of these. I take the two.
It was the wrong account. I didn't know if you'd recognize me.
Oh, gotcha. Why she erased her message.
I remember. I don't even know why I know that's you.
I didn't know.
Uh,
What is Brian? Ooh, wait, got some more.
oh, Jeremy, Jade,
Good morning,
JD.
JD from
Good
Chumming with the
morning, Paul.
Spirits podcast.
Good morning, Paul. Oh yes, hello. Hoping for the particular thing to fall through and you guys get it. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we're interested in it. Talk to me or talk.
Take me to the magic of the moment.
Oh, gosh,
on a glory night.
Tonight's gonna be rough, or today's gonna be rough. I can't read. Oh.
Yeah, as long as I'm out of here by like 11, we'll be good.
Yeah.
Wanted to see your face. Didn't fall for it.
I mean, we can do it by 11 p.
Yeah. Might be a little late if that's the case.
When's your flight leave? Jay's going to
5.
National Bowling this week.
Today.
Oh, today, yes. You'll be in Louisiana today. How long is the flight? 2 hours?
There's a connecting flight.
Oh,
So it's like, yeah, 2 hours or like, I think
Yeah.
it's Houston and then Houston to Baton Rouge.
I didn't know Baton Rouge had an airport, like a big one.
That's a big city. So,
I mean, yeah, it's fairly big, but it's
Yeah.
so close to New Orleans.
all right. Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just like, to me, a lot of those big cities, I think just,
All capitals have to have an airport. Didn't you know that?
I didn't know that all capitals had to have an airport.
I made it up.
Oh, I mean, I could see that being a thing.
Right. It sounds right.
Whether it's a rule or not, it just maybe makes logistic sense. I guess Baton Rouge is the capital, isn't it?
Yep.
Because everybody thinks it's New Orleans.
Didn't we cover that in the season finale of the?
I think we did talk about that.
Yeah.
I knew it was Baton Rouge. I've been to Baton Rouge a lot. Bayou Pigeon, Bayou Sorrel,
Mm.
which are like communities out there on the edge of it.
You go down there to buy that pigeon milk, right?
Yeah, pigeon milk. No, those are. Ever seen the Swamp People? Troy Landry, the Chudum guy. That's where he lives.
Okay.
Is in between Bayou Pigeon and Bayou Sorrel.
Oh, okay.
But you can go down there. He's always out that like the store where he sells his gators. You can go buy gator stuff there.
Really? From him?
So he sells his gators to like a wholesaler.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But you can go there and buy maybe some of his gator.
Probably, yeah. That he shot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But you like people see him down there all the time and stuff like because he lives there.
Right. Yeah.
Lives in a trailer.
You
You watch
coming
this,
to Ada and you run into us.
you probably will. Good morning, Robert. She keeps biting me.
Oh, there's more even.
I want a refund. Sweet Caroline in the
There-
house.
there we go.
Joan, good morning.
Good morning, Joan.
So choose a couple Fridays and I'll make one work. I want to have a heck of a time.
All right.
Good morning,
We'll
Robert.
pick a day. Good morning, Robert.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Glad donut time is over. It was killing me.
Why did you say something?
It may be over, but I still want a donut. I don't get them very often. True, but it will subside eventually.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm not super into donuts. That was
Well,
your phone.
himself. That was me?
Mm-hmm. My phone's over there.
What are you listening to me for? You're always listening.
You know, even if you take the battery out,
It
it still
still-
listens. You ever seen that CIA guy show you?
Mm-mm.
That there's a second battery hidden, like
Really?
a micro battery.
Yeah.
That'll just keep the basic system still running.
Yeah.
So even if you rip out, and you can't really rip out the main batteries anymore in iPhones,
Mm.
but if you get the tool and do it, there is still a little battery
that-
underneath the like motherboard.
Is that how you can still find your iPhone even instead? Yeah. Duffy's in his father's store that his son Jacob Landry took over. Oh, Duffy's in his father's store.
music lyrics.
That his son. I think that's the song. That's 18 and. Well, no, it's not. I was thinking 18 and live.
Which creamer did you use?
The sweet Italian cream.
There you go. Good morning, Matthew.
That's good stuff. Good morning, Matthew. How are you doing today? It would be painful to refund.
You have to go back where she came from. Will or Winter, because Winter keeps biting everybody.
Oh, she'd have to go back. Winter is.
Mm-hmm. She bit me really hard yesterday.
Oh,
She's kissing you.
And then bite you.
Mm-hmm. And she's got all of her front teeth,
Sneaky.
and it really hurts.
I bet. Sneaky. Sneaky.
I got a whole tray of quail eggs already. Did you see that
I've
one?
seen that.
Did you see the giant one?
No.
There's one in there like the size of a chicken egg.
Really?
I'm worried that that quail might die.
What do you mean?
I think it was too big.
Oh. Yeah, I hope that one hatches out, though.
We tried
There's
that.
probably 2 yolks in there, though.
No, remember we tried it last time and it never hatched.
I thought it was a tiny one last time.
No, we tried that too. No, we had one hen that kept laying really, really big ones,
And they won't hatch?
and they never hatched.
Okay.
So I think there's something wrong with them, as in far as being viable.
Right. But shoot. It'd be good if she eats pumping them out, because nice big quail eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Or I bet you there's a double inside, though.
I've never had a double one.
You never had a double quail? Oh, okay. I just figure like chickens.
I mean, it can happen. Normally,
Yeah.
chickens only do it when they have damaged ova.
Oh, okay.
So chickens only
Didn't know
have
that.
one working ovary.
Right.
All birds only have one working ovary. If a chicken's ovary is completely damaged, they will do one of two things. The right ovary will sometimes wake up and start producing
Okay.
eggs. It'll, because it's not vestigial fully. It is atrophied.
Right.
But
Should
they
not be
can-
used.
They can, like, sometimes it'll like respark and start doing eggs again.
Uh,
Or they stop producing estrogen and they basically become like secondary males.
gotcha.
Or they'll even crow and run around and stuff
Yeah.
like that and defend flocks. But if you get a damaged ova or a damaged ovary line, you can start getting like double eggs, double yolks. We had one hen that would lay eggshells without the shell. It would just have the bag.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, they're fine to eat and everything like that, but it feels like a jelly ball.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm. Where are we at here?
Okay.
Finally finished moving. Oh,
There you go.
congratulations.
I've seen the video.
We'll have to come down and see the new digs.
Mm-hmm. Jay, what's your favorite Bigfoot weirdo song? Weirdo song.
My
That one I kept playing in the car ride.
Bigfoot weirdos. No, I thought that was back here in the backyard.
I did, but I also we
Oh,
found it
okay.
on the way home from Arkansas. I just kept playing it.
Yeah, probably that song, but I don't want to say it
Mhm.
on here.
Oh, Robert, I just had a double.
Well,
quail egg
yesterday. See,
There
there
you
we go. I just hope it hatches out. That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
we're gonna try. I'm gonna get 2 racks of them. Oh yeah, I need the incubator back.
Okay. Yep, I know right where it's at.
I
I've-
thought double yolks were twins. No, not necessarily. A lot of times, so the yolk isn't the embryo. The yolk is the feed sac for an embryo. So a lot of times there's only one embryo in a double yolk egg. There can be 2 embryos in a double yolk egg, but not necessarily. A lot of times it's only one embryo.
Bite her back. I did that with a niece. They never bit anyone again.
Gonna start building the new tavern in July.
All right.
Riley, good morning.
Good morning, Riley. What's an appropriate Bigfoot weirdo song? Weirdo song though.
I mean, the best Bigfoot song ever is "Gone Squatching" by Senior Pinch.
Right, yeah. I wouldn't say that's a weirdo one.
No, it's good music. It's a good
Yeah.
song. It speaks to the heart. 19.
Good roll. Good roll.
You ready for this weekend?
That Sunday already?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, I think so.
I can't wait for all you guys to die.
Yeah, we're talking about D&D. We're
Oh.
doing a D&D campaign on Patreon. If you haven't joined our Patreon yet, that's where you can find it.
Favorite Bigfoot Weird Al song?
Oh.
Or is that
Okay.
AI?
No, Weird Al.
Weird Al song.
I don't. Oh,
Weird Al has Bigfoot songs? I mean, if you don't know it, then it doesn't exist.
Well, there's no song that's directly around that, but there's like
A song that has Bigfoot in it. I
Yeah,
know
there's
there's the
the
songs with the
foil.
Yetis.
there's the aluminum foil song. I think he mentions Bigfoot.
Like 3 of the polka songs have Yetis. The Pokemetalies.
Yeah. Yetis.
Yeah, it's his backup band.
Huh?
I'm not joking. So like, because I like the Pokemelodies.
Right.
So his backup band is 3 Yetis that are on the top of that mountain.
Was some video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you watch the music video,
Yeah.
it's Yetis in the background doing all the stuff, like moving the scenes and
Video to which Poke song?
uh
Because I don't know.
Don't Stop, Make It Rock. That Pokemon.
Okay, that would be the
But it was in the one before it too, where he was doing like the 3 years where I think in high school when they were at least popular for me.
so 2008
Like
he had an album.
no, this had been like
2013.
Yeah.
He had one in 2000. I think there might have been one in 2000. Oh, 13 or 11. I don't remember.
It could have been either one. I was in high
but
school
I know which
for
one
both.
you're talking about. The Alpocalypse
Yeah.
one.
But
The
yeah, there was Yetis all on it.
Oh no, I don't know. I haven't seen that then.
Mm-hmm. I just remember because it was like this is odd.
Right. Yeah.
They're on a mountain and they're playing the saxophone or whatever instruments they're playing. It's these 3 like puppet Yetis.
Yeah.
But they're also doing like the scene changes and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I haven't seen that.
So like his
Which is weird.
stage crew and backup band is all Yetis.
Yeah. Gosh, that'd be cool. I've met his stage crew and his band before.
I can't believe you're not on like his tour right now. Gone Squatching is a classic, and the Magic M Ball. Yeah. Do you work?
Right.
You don't work Sunday, right? Good.
Or else we'd have to call her in.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be funny. She's like rolling over some person and hey.
Oh, he's talking about the Weird Al Bigfoot picture he posted.
Oh yeah, I thought it was great, Paul.
Yeah, look good.
We talked about it last night on Messenger.
Just I have some questions for you about laser light. I'll ask you offline. Justin, I have some questions about laser light. I'll ask you offline. Okay. I'm not a luminologist though.
I'm writing Kenny Rogers the Gambler into a song called The Squatcher. You got to know. Here, we'll do it right now. You know the song The Gambler, right?
Yeah, you got to know when to follow.
Yeah.
You got to know when to track. And you got to know when it's time to hold on back.
You never
count your dermal ridges.
Yeah.
When you're sitting in the rain.
Don't make me get Jeff Meldrum to explain this again.
Yeah, there you go, Brian. Hopefully you're recording that. First take,
Gold.
only take.
Yep, that's it.
If I was ever like a professional, like, oh gosh. All right, well, Facebook's frozen on our end.
It'll come around.
Yeah.
Just switch pages
I just
to
hear
YouTube and then back.
Emily screaming in the other room.
There we go.
Emily said, nope, yeah. Because this weekend off, we're going to a wedding.
Oh, nice. Who's getting married?
Emily's cousin.
Okay.
Had an interview last night, and I had a theory about laser lights and Sasquatch.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I don't care.
We almost seen a ghost Sasquatch and laser lights.
Yeah.
Very bless you.
Mike Hartman, if you're ever watching this, he was there with B. Mills.
Yep.
Justin, what's your background in zoology? All self-taught. It's what really got me interested in y'all's content, along with Jay's observant,
punctual self too.
So yeah, no, I mean that's a good question. So I do have my first degree is in agricultural business management with a specialty in aquaculture, so fish specifically. Then my second degree is in agricultural science and management, or fishery science and management with agriculture. So I specialized in fish, like doing fish surveys and fish health. And then when I went on to my career, I gained additional certificates and credentials through the company I was with, which is Midwest Biodiversity Institute. Great company. College kids are wanting college, jobs outside of college. It's a good start.
Were your credentials peer reviewed?
I don't think so. I don't think it works like that. But I am Well, I was QHEI certified, which is the qualitative habitat assessment. Level 3 fish. I never fully got it.
Mm. That's just a funny sentence.
What?
Level 3
So that's the
fish.
highest fish ID score.
Right.
That's the highest like training you can get in Ohio.
How do you not have that?
The one time
Or do you just not take the test?
I took the test one time
Okay.
and they left me sitting out in the thing for 6.5 hours. They let the other two guys, and I won't. There was some. I can't believe I never told you this.
No.
There was some bias against me because the company I was working with, the two guys that formed it, left. So you have to go to the Ohio EPA to get certified.
Okay.
The two guys that own the company or designed the company that I was working for left the Ohio EPA and made it.
Okay. To make the company.
Yes.
Okay.
So when I went there was 3 people supposed to take the test. They only let those 2 guys go, and they took 3 hours, and it's a long test. It
Yeah.
takes like 3 hours. And then they said, "Well, we're gonna reset it for you." And then let me sit out there for another 3 hours. So I was there for 6 hours, and they let me go in. The sucker had so this doesn't mean anything to anybody but me.
Okay.
The sucker had the pharyngeal teeth missing. So that's the stomach teeth,
Yeah.
but it was like this big for a red horse species.
Uh-huh.
That's the only way you can tell. You actually cut them open when they're in the lab. You cut them open and you count the teeth when they're babies. When they're big, you can tell they have other identifying features. So I had to make a guess on that one because it was missing.
Yeah.
And several of the samples were extremely degraded.
Broken down, poor.
Yes, like fins missing with IDing features.
Yeah.
And I told my boss which ones I missed. I'm like, I know which ones I missed because I had to make a guess
Yeah.
because they're this big and they're broken.
Yeah.
And he went over there, and that's the ones I missed. It's 25 points. You have to get 23 to get it.
Oh
And
my gosh.
I think I got 22.
Oh my gosh.
Because there was 3 that were just destroyed.
Yeah. It's impossible.
And the one family was basically the silver minnow family, which is there's 70 animals in that.
Yeah.
And it had none of the ID features. So they fought about it, and I never went back.
Wow.
But I did mussel. I got mussel ID. That's the fat muckhead is named after the studio's named after that. I met the highest level biologist for mussels in the United States. I have her personal ID book. She's super awesome.
Mhm.
And she has North America's. Will you close the door at least? North America's rarest dragonflies she does. And so no, you don't like hearing it either. That's why you come in here.
Biting you.
I'm trying to think. I have some macro invertebrate certificates. I got a little book of my certificates somewhere over there. Because basically MBI certifies a lot of those places.
Yeah.
So anytime they were having a class, if you worked for MBI, you were allowed to take the class for free.
Oh, okay.
Because each of those classes are like 5 to 15 grand to get certified in them.
Jeez.
But if you were an employee with MBI, you'd
Right.
be like, hey, I would love to do my level 3 QHEI sheet, test. Ed Rankin is the guy that does all that, and he's super nice. He's actually the guy that designed the QHEI sheet for its use in the US, Canada, and New Zealand. And he's a super sweet guy. He lives like 30 minutes down the road.
That's crazy. Small world.
And then that's all fine and dandy, but the on-field experience, I did it for 4.5 years actively. I taught electrofishing classes to people so they could get electrofishing certified.
Mm-hmm.
I actually taught those classes. So yeah, there you go. Dustin, that's impressive. Much respect. He's like, oh, thank you. But yeah, I guess I haven't shared my credentials in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't heard that story. That was new for me.
Yeah, the Ohio EPA was really mad at companies like the one I worked for.
Huh?
And I talked about that. Is that the EPA? And I don't know who's over there anymore. I haven't done it in years. But at that time, they were overpricing.
Right, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, and so they lost all their contracts for they lost all the government contracts
because they were charging the government too much.
Yeah, like a lot.
Because they were the only ones doing it, right?
Mm-hmm. Fortunately, you're not going through Hollywood. gone squatch or ghost squatch.
Wait,
keep
Ghost Squatch. What's that?
I think I don't know.
Oh, Ghost Squatch. We talked about it.
Loading.
Going through this lasers.
Tosh, what's up, y'all? Can anyone get those certifications? So some of those, yes. So like anybody can go take a level 1 or 2 fish ID or a level 1 or 2 macro invertebrate ID.
Hmm?
But there are special requirements to qualify for level 3, and there is tons of requirements to keep your level 3.
Gotcha.
So that's another reason I never went back to get my level 3 fish, is because I was never going to be able to keep it.
Right, yeah.
Because there's like 13 sites you have to do just to keep it every year to keep it certain.
Jeez.
So only the head guys were doing it.
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense that you're a bass player.
Y'all excited for the live show in a few weeks? Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Bass, I think
he's making a pun.
Yeah, I think he's saying
like
bass, but he's using the bass pun.
Largemouth.
You know
bass.
how Brian talks.
I know all of the government subcontracting. Got to make good bids. Someone else will always do it cheaper.
Yep.
Yeah, but this was like dramatically cheaper. So I don't. Justin, go look at the picture I just sent you. I will in a little bit. I don't know exactly. I'll give you some rough numbers. Then these aren't real numbers. But the government was doing. They had like 100 survey sites, and they had like 5 or 6 fish crews to do them in a summer. So there's really specific rules for sampling fish in Ohio, and it changes for every state. Ohio is, I believe, May 18th to October 1st, with a grace period of October 15th.
Okay.
So you're only allowed to go into that October stuff if it's critical.
Okay.
Because of the temperature. Fish, you stop getting good data. If the water's cold, the electroshocking doesn't work as well. So your sites will start tanking their scores, and that's not accurate.
Right. It's not a level measure.
So, and then we've had to stop before, even a little bit before the close off date, because we knew it wasn't. We threw all the data out because we're like, we know we can see the fish. They're just not shocking. So there's no point in doing this. So they were, they had to do 100 sites. So my one crew, like 3 people, one crew, did 213 sites in one season. And they were taking 5 crews to do 100 sites.
Is that like the 2 extremes of both ends?
Yes.
I thought so.
Yeah, no, that was us. Morning, y'all. I'm about to get my coffee going. There you go.
Good morning.
And I got to message you back. I seen the email. Sorry. It's literally, this week's been crazy. Do you use very low voltage? So I couldn't even tell you the voltage we were using because we did everything in amps. So we use what's called a pulse box.
Well, how much amperage did you use?
Yeah, I mean, a lot. So before you do anything, so there's 3 sets of shocking implements. There is what's called a backpack shocker. We used a Wisconsin unit, which is literally looks like the Ghostbusters thing where you wear this thing and it has the pulse box, which just controls the electrical output and like the rate and everything like that, and a car battery that sat on it. That was your power source, and then a wand in the tail was behind you, and you'd have something to pick up your tail and put it up in front of you if the water was really. So we'd have to do tests in the beginning to see what's called dissolved solids. So depending on what your dissolved solids are, is what you set the amperage to. Because if it's really low, you're going to have to put out a lot more power to get the same result. If it's really high, you got to put down a lot less power. You'll fry the unit. Because it's conducting too much electricity, or it's not conducting enough electricity.
Yeah.
So you do that. So that one would only ever do like maybe a half an amp or an amp, because it's just using a car battery.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I mean, a car battery's got a lot of power to it.
Yeah.
But not when you're putting in water. So the thing with water is it diffuses electricity, especially like when you're dumping it in the water like we were. Electricity, it becomes like an electrical stump. Everything in a pure circle becomes electrified. So it really weakens the field around it. The generator size, so there was one thing called a long line and one thing called a roller beast, which both had the same size generator for power, which was a giant Honda generator. They would get up, you could get up to 6 or 7 amps, which it takes 2 to kill you. But you could get Gator, just want to say hi. Hi, Gator.
Oh, hey, how's it going, Gator Gill?
So you can get up to 6 or 7, and you could probably, I mean, you could probably get up to 8 or 9 if you really ignored all the buttons and the beeping at you.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's because the box will start screaming at you.
Like I'm about to explode.
No, you're gonna kill somebody.
What's the difference?
Because it'll beep beep beep. Like it's like it really freaks out. And then the boat could go up to 20 amps. Because we put a real big generator on the boat.
Random question. Do you or Emily have like a little needle or something to
No.
take out a splinter?
No.
Dang.
So yeah, there you go.
Splinter right in the
Turn it up to 11.
right there we go.
Oh yeah, that's a bad splinter.
Right in the middle of my sore and I can't get it out. Yeah, crank it to 11. Why not just make 10 louder and just make it go to 10?
Winter keeps finding cardboard and trying to eat it. Hey, good morning, Chris.
Morning, Chris. You got to see that movie. This is Spinal Tap. It's funny.
I don't like the name.
The band is Spinal Tap. So it's like a documentary about this band, Spinal Tap. But it's a mockumentary. It's not, they're not
Like the Weird Al one?
kind of like they're not a real band, but the actors are playing the instruments and wrote this, like they wrote the songs too. So like they're not a real band, but they are. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Like in the movie there, it's actually them singing and playing the instruments and playing all the songs. But it's about, they're supposed to be like a band from the UK that's coming over to the US to do a tour. And everyone just pretty much hates them. Or they're washed up pretty much, but they don't know it. So they come over here to tour and their tour just terrible. And it is hilarious. It's so funny. It's got the guy from The Simpsons that does a lot of the voices, like Apu and Skinner. He's the bass player. Michael McKean, the guy from Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? He's the lead singer. And then Christopher Guest, which is in a whole bunch of like random TV shows, British guy. He's the guitar player. But they all play the instruments and it is hilarious. But yeah, he has an amp that turns it up. The dial goes to 11. He goes, look at this one. This amp is special. He's showing the director. He's like, look at this. This goes to 11. So it's even when you got 10, you got nowhere to go and you just need to go louder. This one goes to 11. And he's just looking at it and he goes, well, why not make just make 10 louder? And then so it goes up to, 10. So it's just as loud, but you don't have to go
to 11.
Yeah.
I remember this.
And he's like chewing gum and he's looking at it. He looks back at the director and he just goes, but this one goes to 11. That's it. Like a lot of the movie is ad-lib too. Like they just
having fun with it.
Yeah, just go on the spot and that's what they end up with. So funny. Great movie.
Yeah, anybody can go take a lot of the courses MBI offers. There is a wetland delineation course.
Oh, I'd pass that. Is there any riparian zone courses?
It's in the wetland delineation.
Oh, okay, of course.
And the QHEI certification.
But
that's three classes, and then you got to pass a test.
I think I could pass the test.
Yeah, and so that one's a fun test because it's out in the field, and because you have to score a stream, but Ed's doing it too.
Oh, okay.
So you have to be within so many percentage points of Ed's
score.
The guy that made it,
right? Yeah,
but he's super sweet. Also, all those Christopher Guest movies, good.
Yep, Best in Show, Waiting for Guffman. Yep, I like Chris. I mean, he's funny.
You should take the wetland delineation. There's larval ambiostoma ID as a course.
Ooh, pretty good at that.
I'm not good at that.
I probably wouldn't be bad.
That's mole salamanders. No, they all look the same. That's the joke.
Oh, I meant I probably would be bad at the whole test in general. Not that.
Oh, nobody's good at that. That's a joke. It's a joke course.
Oh, okay. It's just hard. It's just
nobody.
Hard on purpose.
No, it's
impossible.
it's impossible. they look identical
Right.
because Ambiostoma as a whole, which are the mole salamanders, which are like tigers and Jeffersons and all those, have extremely fluid genetic exchange between other species.
Okay.
So, they will pick mates of their own species in healthy vernal systems. In unhealthy vernal systems, they will mate with any other mole salamander
Mhm.
and produce viable offspring.
Yeah.
So you get these amalgamations. So, like, if you go to the Ohio, and this is one of the jokes, if you go to the Ohio, you look at Jefferson's salamanders and blue spot salamanders, I think are endangered or critically threatened, but you can find them everywhere
Mhm.
because they're not pure. The pure ones are threatened
Ah, gotcha.
because, yeah, they're mutts.
Wow. We don't like those mutts.
I mean, it makes sense because they need protection because it just shows that vernal pools aren't healthy. If the vernal pool only has mutts,
True.
it's because they will, in healthy systems, they will not go out of their own species.
Yeah.
So we only see that in extremely damaged systems.
Gotcha. Okay.
So the whole, most of the state is damaged. Caught a few black crappie this weekend. Nothing to
Nothing.
brag about. Hey, black crappie are awesome.
As long as you're out fishing.
I prefer black crappie to white crappie.
Speaking of fishing, future anglers of Indian Lake in Ohio.
Yeah, Tasha's just in here.
You know what? It's a great organization. They give a lot back. Let's go fishing.
That's
I don't know.
I think Free Fish Weekend is Father's Day weekend this year.
Oh, really? Interesting test, but do they have Kobayashi
Maru.
Maru? What's that?
That's a Star Trek thing, isn't it?
Oh,
Or maybe I'm wrong.
I know Kobayashi was the Asian guy that ate all the hot dogs.
I thought that was Johnny Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut. He's not Asian. Before
Well, that's what
Joey,
I'm saying. He's a white guy.
before Joey Chestnut, there was
Anyway, he lost his records.
who?
Joey Chestnut.
How?
So who put that on? Was it Oscar Mayer?
Yeah.
So
Oh, because he switched like brands or ate
Yeah.
a different hot
Yeah.
dog eating contest.
and Oscar Mayer got rid of all of his records and everything like that.
So petty. We know we did it. We watched
Like, it was.
a disgusting act. I used to watch that growing up.
I
like,
can't. It turns my stomach.
I used to when that Kobayashi guy was doing it, it was like this skinny little Asian guy.
Mhm.
And when he was done, he looked like pregnant with hot dogs.
It's always skinny people that eat more than big people, at
What-
least in one sitting.
And that Joey Chestnut's not like big. I mean, he's not skinny either, but he's not like a big fat guy or
No,
something.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, he's
Like-
he's a normal sized white guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he's not. He's not.
When I even
He's not a stick, but he's not.
right, he looks like an athlete.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Eating a hot dog, just shoving hot dogs down his mouth. But that guy, that Asian guy, was one that like kind of changed the game first
Mm-hmm.
because the way he ate them.
Nathan's hot dogs. Thank
Nathan's,
you,
that's
Gary.
what it was. He'd split them in half, the hot dog, shove it in his mouth, then take the buns and dunk them in his water and shove them in his mouth, and he just keep shoveling them in. It was oh gosh,
Don't talk about it anymore, please,
it's gross.
because it's actually turning my stomach.
Gary, the guys over at DW really enjoyed your review
Oh yeah,
of the show.
they had a ball with it.
Yeah.
Gator ask, will the lanes be open for the June event?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you want, I guess.
I mean, they'll technically be still. I won't have torn them apart yet, but I mean, we don't really plan on doing the bowling side of it. But if you want to, we can, because we're just using the building basically as a
yeah.
home base.
Well, I don't care.
We're using it for the roof
Exactly.
and the TV. That's about it. And the bar. At that part. Which that's next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming up fast. And
We gotta go over the PowerPoint. You wanted to add stuff to it.
oh shoot, yeah, we should. Well, I can't do that today.
No, it'd have to be
When I come back,
maybe Sunday. Come a couple hours before
all right,
Patreon.
make a little changes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I like the ideas you had, but I have not messed with it.
and I don't even remember all my ideas.
So
I remember some of them.
there was you had a lunch. I kind of remember them.
I
When we
remember-
go through, they'll come back.
I remember the knife fish one.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. Maybe if we just go through the presentation again, I'll
That's
come
what-
back.
Lancet fish.
Yes. Oh, I was
My
close.
son was asking. It's for his kid. His
Yeah.
kid can bowl.
Yeah, I'm saying I'll
No,
turn them
yeah.
on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. If you want to bowl,
Yeah.
they're there.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Oh, and well, I've been doing I made some patterns for this weekend. So I had some fun this past week. For our bowling league, I've been giving them 3 oil patterns to choose from and vote on.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what we bowl on the following week. So this week, Phil, the DJ, wanted to oil by hand like they did in the old days, and that's how he used to do it growing up, and he used to do that job. So he wanted that to be one of the options, and so I made like a funny little flyer,
Oil by hand.
well, I called it the hand. I don't
Yeah.
want to say it on here.
Yeah. No,
It's
I
a
know.
job done by hand, so I called it by that.
Mm-hmm.
Phil's job special is what I called it. And that won by a landslide. Everyone voted for it. So I made like a funny little picture on Canva with Phil and like a massage room basically where he's like standing on a massage table pointing at you and like but this week, this next week will be the final week of bowling. So it's the last one. So there's like a theme to all the patterns. Do you know what it
Yes.
is?
Yeah. You told me.
So they're all phallic themed.
Is the final euchre next week?
I don't know.
It's not today, is it?
No, it's not today. I know it's not today. I think it was supposed to be next week, but then that got moved to the end of the month. And then for some reason that also got moved again back to next week, but then that got moved again to the end of the month. But now I think I got moved to not next week, but the week after.
Oh
So
my
not the
gosh.
last week of Thursday or June, but the week before the last week of June.
Gosh.
Yeah, make it make sense because it's driving me insane. And nobody knows who's making these dates. Everyone's just pointing the finger at each other.
It's just your dad. Your dad owns the place. Just,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
last day of euchre.
No, but it wasn't him.
I know it wasn't him that started changing the stuff.
And then no, it wasn't her either.
No, I know it wasn't her either.
Right. So make that make sense.
It's because I've seen it. Certain people from the group will come up and tell your dad, no, it's actually this weekend
Oh yeah, I know.
or this week, this X week.
And here I am, and I'm stuck in the middle, like doing whatever.
Because we're pretty much just coming to the finale. Is our last one for the year.
Right. Yeah.
It's just so hard to come out with all the kids.
I'll try to figure out when it is, but I just have to go through like get my deciphering
I was gonna say
map out and
what do you Freedom of Information Act?
right. Yeah. Oilen has his alley by hand. Nudge, wink, wink. Exactly. Exactly. That was the reference. I'll see if I can get the picture I made. I'll take a picture because I have to go over to the bowling alley and put it up on the TV before I leave today. I'll take a picture of it and show it to you. It's pretty funny. And then there's this guy that remember during the bowling tournament when I said my future self came in?
Yeah. Is he back?
No, but I've had this. So it's just this random guy from Toledo.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was so like, I don't even know the word, tickled by his presence that I had to show people like it's me in the future. So I have a picture of him that I screenshotted from our security footage or security cameras. So during this whole bowling league thing, when I've been putting the pictures up of the oil patterns each week, I've been taking that photo I took screenshot of him from just that guy, and I've been sneaking him into all the pictures. So like this week, he's in Phil's like massage parlor.
Was he getting massaged?
No, but that picture I screenshot is in the back in a picture frame.
That guy's gonna come back one day and just see
I hope so.
his pictures everywhere.
I think he'd be happy.
I think he'd never come back.
He's only been there once.
Daphne, gotta go. Hope to catch you guys next week. See you, Daphne.
See you, Daphne. Thanks for stopping in. His name's Rookie, though. That's his nickname, Rookie. But he's like in his 60s. And I think that's funny. He still goes by Rookie. He's just what my nickname is. Rookie. It's me, though. It's me in the future. I'm telling you.
I think I can bowl a 300 this year.
Huh?
I think I can bowl a 300 this year.
How many games?
Dang it.
I bet you can do it in 3 games.
3 games?
Yep.
I could probably do it in 3 games.
Oh, I know you could do it in 3 games. 2 would be I wouldn't.
Because I normally get between my record was that one I took a picture of,
Mhm.
which was like, what was that, 170 something?
It's higher than that.
180? I wasn't in the 2s. It was the highest I've ever gotten by.
Yeah, it'd be 180, 190 something because you
It
were
may have been-
close. You were close because you had a lot of strikes.
I got a picture of it somewhere on my phone.
Yeah.
Because normally I'm like 90 to 110s.
Right. Yeah. That's about the average, I'd say, for people that
For people that don't bowl.
don't bowl at all.
But
Yeah.
have fun, like just want to go out once,
Right,
twice a
yeah.
year and bowl.
I think 90 to 110 is about the baseline.
But I don't know what it was that night. It just kept doing it good, or at least for me.
It's just the way it is sometimes.
It was the pattern.
Yeah. Sometimes it is.
Just grab the ball and put it right in the right spot.
See, a good pattern that it guides the ball to the right spot every time.
3 games with
Bumpers up.
I love when bumpers up because I just fling it as hard as I can.
Right. Yeah. It doesn't matter. I used to like the bumpers when I was little, but like as you bowl more, they're a big hindrance. They're horrible because it shortens the lane. Like it makes it skinnier.
Yeah, because the ball can hang over the edge a
Yeah.
lot
Yeah.
without tumbling.
Right. Yeah. Or I mean, you can't even get close to them because you'll touch it, change the whole trajectory of the ball.
Yeah, that's why I just wing it as hard as I can.
Right. Yeah. It doesn't
Like,
matter.
boom, 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 and then slam into some pins.
Oh, you're the guy that breaks them all.
We did it one time where both of them came down
That's impressive.
because it just we were
At our place?
Yeah,
Dang.
we were having a night. We were hammered.
Yeah.
And we just wanted to see. Your dad put him up for us, and we just wanted to see how fast we could get going.
Yeah.
As a little speed tracker.
Right.
So we were just. I mean, that's all we were. We weren't aiming at pins or nothing.
No. Yeah, I know. See, with that speed tracker has a speed limit I can set for that very reason.
Oh, what is it?
At whatever I set it at. I think the default I have it set at is 22 or maybe 21.
Is it? I thought it went higher than that.
Oh, it can. It
Okay.
can. I mean, that's just what I have it set it to right now. So because that's pretty much, if you're throwing it faster than that, you're not trying to bowl.
Yeah, no, I mean, we weren't.
Right.
Because I think that's why we were getting mad.
Because it'll turn off, it just cuts it off completely. You
Yeah.
don't even have access to it anymore. If you go over that mark, for the rest of the time you're bowling, it's
really?
gone. Yeah.
By the way, when I bring the station out, we were recording voices for some special effects.
We don't need special effects. We can do them right here. I don't know.
I mean, you just hit the button.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. I remember.
Oh, I did that when me and the crew were playing Phasmophobia.
Mhm.
I would change my voice modifier,
Oh, that's a good idea.
and I would just whisper.
Oh, you should do that for the D&D.
If I can, I got to remember some of my voices.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because,
Why didn't we think of that before? That's funny. I don't know why we didn't.
I mean, I'll try to remember it for this week.
Yeah. I mean, you're a little old man. You're like, I don't know. You got to have a filter
It was a sweet old man that doesn't have legs.
that we were being mean to.
Yeah, that you kept being mean to. Actions have consequences.
Maybe how do you
And
lose
then I
his
was
legs?
re-listening to it because it just came out today.
Oh, yeah.
Before we play next week, I want to write everybody's items down again
Yeah.
because the books that they took, they immediately were confused of what books they had.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I have to get access to that somehow.
What?
That episode.
Oh, I'll send it to you. Send it to you. I mean, I can send it to you here in a minute.
Okay.
Actually, no. Here's what you can do.
All right, just download Patreon, the app, and play it. Still a member, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
If you still have it, but I can also give it to you for free. I just got that ability to give people like.
Ooh. Got the ability to give it away for free.
Or
Special access button.
you could do like 2 months, or you could do it maxes out a year.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I still have the app.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
What were we just talking about? Oh,
Um,
D&D.
Yeah.
Guys abusing an old handicapped man.
Well,
Just super nice to you, trying to rip his map off the wall.
we're trying to figure out how this town works. We're a seasoned crew, and we just streamline things.
Just a town.
We know how to get through these things. Yeah, but every town has its quirks.
Yeah, abusing elderly handicapped men.
How'd he lose his legs?
Ask him.
Probably on purpose.
Ask him.
Punishment for being a horrible human.
Like when they used to cut off your hand for robbing
Yeah,
or stealing.
they cut off his legs for
He jaywalked.
fair.
And the one time the first leg they cut off because he jaywalked. The second leg they cut off because he was leaning on a public building.
Just standing where he shouldn't be. Standing on
He's like, I only got one leg. I lean everywhere.
Oh, that's about to change. Leg gone.
And he's still sweet. No, I mean, that could be a question you ask him.
I guess you're right. It's hard to. As we go, it'll get better.
Oh, I'm having a ball with it. This next session, I guarantee one of you will die.
We'll see about that.
It's all about the rolls.
We'll see about that. I hope it's not me. If I die, can I come in as like a like do stuff like that, like be characters like you are?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we both
Until you get resurrected.
Okay, fair. Okay.
Or if they resurrect you.
Like I don't know, like they
yes,
stumble.
I have things written for that purpose.
Okay, cool. Stumble across the
So if anybody gets knocked
cave
out,
or troll cave.
Yeah, if anybody gets knocked out, there are parts.
Cool.
What did that farmer was really weird. He liked Connor a lot.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, he did. I have to re-listen to it. I'm trying to like go back in my mind what happened.
My voices will never be the same for each character.
Well, hopefully we don't.
The mayor will probably be the easiest because he's the voice and stuff is like the cartoon Willy Wonka.
Okay.
Like way over the top. That's just in my head. Like
okay.
The voice.
Waiter, check, please.
Yeah. Shelby from.
I just listened to that episode. We talked about that.
When was that?
On or we didn't talk about it.
They talked about it.
I just listened to the episode.
Bye. Have a great day. Bye, Joan.
Bye, Joan.
Hey, I know that guy. His name's Matt.
Wait, which guy?
The weird farmer?
Oh, maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think you guys ever asked him his name.
I don't think we did.
Guys, your questions you ask are very interesting.
It's hard to. Like I said, it'll get better. I'm still trying to get into the world.
It makes me laugh every time because it's like, you're right past it. All right.
We missing stuff.
Mm-hmm. But it makes me laugh. I'm having fun with it.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only one that knows how this ends.
Right, yeah. Watching the Why Did Kids You Know doing it and stuff, when DM will kind of like try to guide them or coax them into doing something.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, fine, I'll just do that. That's what you want me to do anyway. He's like, well, I'm just saying, like.
Oh, I don't care what you guys do.
Yeah.
If I get time on Sunday, I'm going to make the map.
Ooh.
I thought about doing that in Canva.
Ooh, okay.
That
would actually be very helpful. To visualize the world?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is it going to look like a Pokemon Kanto map?
Kind of. Real simple.
Yeah.
Just so you guys can kind of see what's up.
That would be cool. My friend used to have an RPG Maker game.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool to do that.
Oh, no legs. His name's Matt because he lays on the floor.
Oh. Brian, go to bed.
Oh, it's time. All right, guys. We gotta cut out.
How much we got? We got 2 today?
3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, then we gotta.
We're going.
Oh yeah, then we gotta go.
Mm-hmm. One of them is only the Wednesday.
But still.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
I'll close YouTube first.